You're watching Fishing Saskatchewan, brought to you in part by The Fishing Hole. Get hooked at The Fishing Hole. North Sask Farm Equipment, Highway 16 North Battleford. Come see us for all your recreational and agricultural needs. And Alumacraft, built by fishermen for fishermen.
Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Fishing Saskatchewan.
Yeah, this week we're up in the Narrow Hills Provincial Park just north of Smeaton at Sealey Lake, going for some early season stock trout.
Yeah, you know, the ice has got out, what, 2 or 3 days ago? Water temperature's cold, the trout should be hungry.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good day. We're gonna try a couple of different tactics to show you guys at home. Steve is gonna be working with primarily fly gear to see his pretty traditional method for the trout. I'm gonna be throwing a lot of spinning stuff, small spinners, spoons, that type of thing, and we'll see which method is going to do the best here for us.
Right on. Let's get at her.
All right, let's check it out.
Was it up there? No, it was back here, wasn't it? You're making the call, Rainbow? Oh, it's... Yeah. Boy, they're super scrappy. Beauty, look at those colors, hey?
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. There we go. Sweet. Right now I've got a leech pattern on, and I've gotten some interest, but it hasn't been a huge amount of hits, so it may make me consider changing up. It's a good fish. Oh yeah, look at that. And that's just after I switched to the muddler. Yeah, I just had that on a few seconds and feels like it might be a pound or so. She doesn't want to come over the top. She might be tuckered out now. Sweet. Look at that, took her right in the bottom lip. You usually get them in the top, hey?
Yeah.
Fly came right out. Beautiful fish. There's one. There we go. Nice, thanks, Smitty. Oh, look at that, right in the top. Exactly how it should be hooked. Just a typical park rainbow trout up here in the Narrow Hills. I can't imagine it's done.
No way. That looks like maybe one of the better ones of the day.
Oh!
Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Man, you gotta love seeing that.
Strong fish, that one.
It's a really strong fish. Nice work, nice work.
Good fish, good fish.
Thick in the middle, beautiful colors. And again, that muddler minnow just in the top. That's pretty much the reason why we came here, was fish like this, hey? Yeah, you want to be really careful releasing these trout too. You don't want to let them go too soon.
Well, that one you played pretty good, so.
Yeah, it really gave up a pretty good effort. You want to let the fish let you know, like that was pretty much letting me know.
Well, that's the last, what, 3, 4 in a row?
3, 4 in a row, yeah. The leech on the first one, but then didn't get a strike for a long time. So, I mean, it's good to carry a selection of patterns.
Yeah. Well, the spinning gear, like I said, the spinners, the spoons, I'm getting hits on them. They're just not really...
Not committing quite yet. Although the biggest fish so far today was definitely on the spinning gear.
Yeah.
Just didn't quite get it in.
No.
All right, let's do it again.
Let's get a few more. There we go, fish on.
Fish on?
Yeah. Grab
Sweet.
the trolling motor here for me, Steve.
No problem.
Well, it finally was my turn. Yeah, this is not a real big fish. He's putting some moves on this ultralight. There we go. I think one of the things that's maybe helping the spinning gear out, I'm using the spoons, the Len Thompson spoons and the MEP spinners. And I think one of the things that's helping out is we've got this cloud has gone away and we've got some good sun, so it's getting a little bit more flash on those. There's some trout. Small 14 incher.
So Smitty, you seem to be on a pattern as well?
Well, it seems to hit it. I seriously think it's got a lot to do with the change in the light conditions. I think it's really helping us out. He smacked that. Wow, did he hit it.
Nice little rainbow again. Oh, I'm coming, Smitty.
Yeah.
Well, we both had a couple hits in that section earlier, hey?
Yeah. This might be my best one today.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Oh, look at that. It's just strong, hey?
Yeah.
Look at the colors on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we had a really great morning fishing here at Sealey Lake. We caught a ton of rainbows. They were really aggressive, really hitting well. And we're gonna change it up a little bit for this afternoon.
Yeah, we're on a lake that has both rainbow and brook trout. And the one thing that didn't happen, I mean, great action, but we didn't get any brookies.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna kind of change our tactics up a little bit and run a couple different kinds of rigs to see if we can find something the brook trout are a little bit more suited to. So what are you running right now?
Well, I'm gonna run a kind of a willow leaf gang troll, and I'm gonna put a few different things behind it. Right now, I've got a small crankbait behind it, which I think is gonna actually work really well. You're trying something a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try a single Williams wobbler flash blade, and behind it I'm gonna have maybe a fly. Right now I'm running a worm, maybe a minnow.
Yeah.
Just we'll try to find a pattern for those brook trout and see if we can't get a few.
Yeah, I think the key will be finding if bait or artificial is going to be the main thing, and I think we'll be able to take our cue from that.
Right on.
All right, let's get some brookies.
All right.
Well, first hit on the new methods. It's a little guy.
It's encouraging though.
Yeah, it's a good sign. Ooh. Yeah, he went right at that. There you go. Oh. Just a little handful. Nice fish though.
Nice. Feisty, hey?
Yeah. Well, so that's a couple in the gang troll, so I mean, that's working.
And the cranks.
Yeah. Rainbow. And the crankbaits, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Put the brakes on.
Holy smokes. That was a wake-up call.
Fish, thrust your lure. Weren't you just talking about changing that?
I was thinking about it, It's not shy, that's for sure. Look at that fish, beauty. Went for a little brown trout imitating Rapala behind a gang troll and literally crushed that lure. It's a tiny brook trout.
Is that a brook?
Yes.
You sure?
Nice work, brother. Okay, we found one brook trout.
Oh yeah, look at that. Here's our first brook trout. Nice little guy, probably stocked last year. Let's see if we can get a few more of those. Nice coloring on him though.
Yeah, for sure. Nice to finally find one of its species, though.
Yeah. As we said, we don't have a ton of experience on this lake. Another factor is we're one of the first boats on this water this year. The ice just got off here a few days ago, so it's very difficult for us to get reports on what the fish are doing, where they're going to be located, what they're hitting on. So it's really important for us to come fully prepared. We brought all kinds of gear for these early spring trout. We've got spinning gear, we've got fly gear. We brought a good assortment of tackle. We've got a nice box here full of small spoons, spinners, lots of flies. We're even trying some of the flashers, the gang trolls as attractants. Just gives us a lot of options. We want to come out early, establish a pattern as soon as we can, and to do that you got to pretty much have everything, which we do. We use that effectively today. We were able to find a pattern early, and that allowed us to catch a lot of nice trout here.
Yeah, I saw that one actually come up and take my fly. And that is a nice brook trout.
Looks like it, yeah. Somebody get the net here?
Sure, just so we can get him in. You ready there, Smitty? I could get him in closer, you don't.
Oop, missed him. There we go.
Nice. Gotta love those spots on that, hey?
Yeah, it's a good looking fish.
Pink, nice pink. Really typical brook trout, squared off tail. That's a beautiful fish.
Got a little brookie again?
Can't tell yet.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Fishing Saskatchewan. We've had a great time at Sealey Lake.
Absolutely. We came up here at late May, right at the beginning part of the season. We've caught tons of great trout, both on the spinning gear and the fly gear. One of the things that we wanted to show you folks at home is you don't necessarily have to be a fly fisherman to come up here and enjoy the great trout fishing in the Narrow Hills. We can catch them on a variety of different tackle, which we did.
We did, and you know, we stayed at Little Bear Lake Resort. It's a great resort. Paul and Tammy graciously set us up. Tons of lakes in the area. I mean, you don't even need a boat. I mean, you could just get in your car, grab some gear, come up here. Every species of trout available in the province. Pike, walleye, whatever you want in the park. Great campgrounds.
Absolutely. Narrow Hills Provincial Park is a fantastic area to come up to. If you enjoy the outdoors, you enjoy fishing, it's beautiful. If you get an opportunity, you definitely should come up here.
Right on. Well, until next time, folks, we'll see you on the water.
Fishing Saskatchewan. Brought to you in part by The Fishing Hole. Get hooked at The Fishing Hole. North Sask Farm Equipment. Highway 16 North Battleford. Come see us for all your recreational and agricultural needs. And Alumacraft. Built by fishermen for fishermen.